In this module, we'll be learning how to manage hypos when you're at school, university or work. It's not easy or pleasant when you have a hypo during education or work. It can sometimes be awkward, embarrassing and even frightening. This is why it's important to carry a hypo treatment kit with you at all times so you can treat the hypo quickly. Whether you are at school, university or work, you should inform either a member of staff or your employer and at least one colleague that you might need to be excused if you need to treat a hypo. Even though school, university or work life can be busy most of the time, make sure you keep a lookout for hypo signs. It's easy for hypo symptoms to be masked if you're distracted or concentrating hard on a task. The following symptoms may be noticeable if you have low blood glucose at school, work or university. Finding it harder to concentrate. Difficulty with writing or typing, such as making frequent errors or needing to focus to hit the right keys. Difficulty in finishing sentences or finding the right words. Having unusual difficulty answering questions, becoming overwhelmed by manageable situations, and becoming unusually silly, frustrated or angry. You should always have access to a hypo treatment kit at school. A staff member will also need to keep a treatment kit with them and be able to help treat a hypo if you need them to. It's a good idea to tell your lecturers and housemates about your diabetes and explain to them that you are susceptible to hypos and what the process is for treating low blood glucose. If you go out and drink alcohol, be sure to take a hypo treatment kit with you and keep an eye out for hypo symptoms. Sometimes alcohol can mask hypo symptoms such as poor coordination and clumsiness. You should also wear medical identification indicating that you have diabetes and try to make sure someone you are out with knows that you have diabetes. The hypo symptoms you may experience at work could vary depending on what type of job you have. For example, if you work at a desk, you may notice hypo signs such as blurred vision, fatigue and difficulty concentrating. But if your job is more active, hypo symptoms may include tired muscles and being unable to properly communicate. If you have an active job, it is essential to ensure that your blood glucose levels are well managed to reduce the risk of hypos. If you feel like you're having a hypo at school, university or work, do not delay testing your blood glucose. Putting off testing can increase the risk of a severe hypo, and regularly delaying testing can lead to you becoming hypo unaware.